I am now the master of masters. Too sweet to be sours. That old guy played us. Man, we fell for it hook, line, and sinker. Rainbow was just bait. He was trying to lure you to him, Almond. Don't ask me why, but I bet you I'm right. Come on, let's head west to Dundrasil and find out what's going on. Oh, someone's cranky. I've had enough of this. Just when it looks like the rainbow's ours, it gets snatched away at the last minute. First the Sultan sells it to some merchant, then it gets stolen in Octagonia. It hurts to think how much time we spent trying to track the stupid thing down. Think it's cursed or something?
I wonder.
Come and meet me in Dundrasil. I have something to show you. That's what the letter said, eh? Wonder what it could be. I mean, Dundrasil has been reduced to ruins. What could someone have to show us there?
Perhaps.
Why would old Rab tell you to meet him in Dundrasil? Can he really just have chosen your hometown by chance? Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out. Let's get moving, darling. Chop chop. How do you know that? Like, I know. The main character was a babby and then was there, and then they had to run away while the whole place got destroyed. I know. How does he know that? Why does every single member of my team know so much more than me about literally everything, and then refuse to actually say anything? It's very frustrating, I feel the need to say. Alright, well, fine. Time to make a beeline over to there. I have no time to fight bunny rabbits! Perhaps at a later time. Wow, I just went in a circle. Alright, not my proudest moment. Also, I saw that cactoball. Although it's orange, so it's probably a different version of it. But I see it over there. Don't think I don't know what's up. I know what's up in a half basket, let me tell you. Just no detours, no nothing. I'll do some exploring later. I want my dang rainbow already. Who even knows what's up there? I sure don't. We'll find out later. This is more important. Can't bloody see anything with dang tall grass. Out of the way, you dang Pokemans. Somebody get a landscaper out here. I'm not used to this much foliage. Okay, well, we gotta be getting close. Huh. Maybe actually bringing a horse would have been a smart idea. Anyway, you're gigantic. Holy crap. I know I said no detours, but damn. That's like a restless armor times 2. What do you call yourself? A knight errant. Makes sense. All right. Time to give him the old crash bang boom. There we go. That's good. That's good. Oh, she lost the pep. That's fine. Hit the Grublins! Now it is I who is the peppy one! A terrifying tornado blow. Oh, I guess I can just do that on my own. Weird. Didn't know it! Ow. Yeah, there you big stinky nerd. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I just keep getting better.
Alright, there's the level up. I was wondering when those were happening. Hey, you got your crackle. Good. Although, Serena did not level up. The Bandit Blade. That doesn't look like it's, a two-handed sword, so... yeah. Often seen in the hands of outlaws. Well, he already has, like, whip things. Well, actually, there is one thing I wanted to see. Oh. Can he not... Oh, okay. Even the Bandit Blade. An Iron Broadsword 3? Okay, the Antidotal Herb. He can dual-wield swords! That means he can dual-wield oh, he can dual-wield boomerangs, my dudes. I hate to be the guy to have to tell you this, but once we take a little breaky by and come back, this guy just might have just been respected into a boomerang master because I want double boomerangs. That is so much better than double knives. I'll do some experimentation. I'll figure out where I really want these characters to be.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Thank you for the treasure. And it's a yellow eye. One day, the purpose of the eyes will be told. Alright, we've got a campsite right over there. Don't really need it at this exact moment. We also have a weather cow. That's always a good thing. And there's that guy again. Okay, I very clearly have to go back to that place and find the freaking crossbow master, because that guy's just gonna keep showing up and taunting me with his forbidden arcane knowledge of crossbows. And I do not care for it. Anyway, what's up, Mr. Cow? What kind of weather we got? It's gonna start raining here at noon tomorrow. Watch your step. Could get slippery under hoof. Moo. Alright. Hang on. I'm a-coming. There's loot. Gotta get loot. A butterfly wing. Out of the way. Errant statue. Oh, hang on, sorry. There's another new enemy I gotta fight. Yo! Not a boar with a spear? Yep, thought I saw tusks. Alright. Really? That's what you call an orc, huh? Alright. I mean, they've been in other games, so I knew that. It's hard to remember the name of every single monster in the Dragon Quest series, with the exception of the ones that are, like, the most iconic, like the Slimes and the Chimeras and the Drakkies. Mostly because they're at the very beginning of the game, almost always. And you end up fighting a bunch of variations of them. And some of them are just kind of descriptions, like the walking corpse. Okay, could we just, like, end your face? Thank you. Sheesh! Okay, that's 330. I see a door that I cannot open. Ha! Don't think I didn't see that bird. It's been a long time since I fought the first version of this dude. Alright. First, he makes the accelerations happen. That's not good. Let's just give him some of the old crackle-lackle. Alright. Pet powers. I got the care prayer. Well, that is a good spell and all that good jargon. But not what I'm really looking for. Spin-a-rooney. Ow. Just gonna go and freaking stab a fool. That ain't cool. Get back to school, nerd. What? Man, people really seem to go above and beyond when it comes to attacking Sylvando, and I don't understand why. He has so much charm. He should, in theory, be, like, almost exempt. Oh, defeating 100 different species of monster. Sweet. Alright, well, they want me to go head first all in. Here I go. Where are you at? I need to understand how you guys know where I came from, and how Sylvando knows, because here's the thing. Freaking Almond doesn't even know that.
Man.
It sure is a ruins.
So this is Dundrasil. I'd heard the rumors about what happened here, but still, I never expected this.
Well, I mean, it was destroyed to beyond the point of anybody being able to live there, so honestly, I'm surprised as much of it is standing as it is.
To think that not so very long ago, this was one of the world's great cities, and that it was reduced to rubble in a single night.
Well, then again, I guess Almond did get that letter from his mom saying, "You are a prince of Dundrasil," so.
The king and queen murdered by monsters. The princess of Heliodor, too. The poor thing was only visiting. But I don't need to tell you this. They were your parents, after all.
So everybody just
where's the old guy
knows
from
that?
the tournament
Okay.
Anyway, and why'd he drag us all the way out here?
And here I thought for a brief moment we'd get them reacting to something that they didn't know. I guess this was just common knowledge.
Look, those torches are lit. He must be in there somewhere waiting for us.
Very well. Whoa, that's just a big honking dragon. How did we not see that? All right, well. What, am I going to not fight this thing? Are you kidding me? This thing was a boss in the first Dragon Quest. And I'm just here chilling. Hypno whip. Didn't work. I would really like to be able to give you some kind of negative status ailment. Hey, Hey, that's what I was hoping for. Also, here's a question. Lineup. Can I get rid of him? I don't even have to use Almond. I didn't even know that. Seems kind of wrong to do so, but... Alright, switch Eric in. I guess that's how we're going to be spending that turn. Oh, no? No? Okay. It's just he has skills that's specifically, like... Oh, wait, he's still holding the dang swords. I'm pretty sure he needs knives. Okay. Yeah, can't actually use the thing I brought him out here for. Alright, well... Okay, at least that looks really cool. Yeah, alright, the green dragon actually went down a lot easier than I thought he would.
Monica wins again.
A lot of experience, though! And finally, Serena gets her level up. Alright, well, yeah, that was a whole lot easier than I was actually prepared for. I mean, I know it was a standard enemy and what have you, but still. This really looks like something you should be able to, like, climb up. But there's nothing actually there. Oh! A friendly slime? Eek! Who's that? Please don't hurt me, I'm not a bad slime. If you promise not to hurt me, I'll tell you something surprising. This well goes all the way to the castle. You can ooze it to get to where the brazier things are. Neat. Alright, then I will do that in a moment. Or maybe I'll just do it now. Let's just do it now. By the way, slimes do talk in constant puns. It's just what they do. It's strange, but it's what they do. I'm not here to question the lifestyles of such creatures. They may live their life however makes them most happy. Okay, well, let's see what's at the end of this place. Oh, hey, water in a well. Crazy. Alley-up. And up, 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 up we go. The ailment wears off of its own accord, but is better being off-cured by abilities. Indeed. Okay. Oh, there you is. Hi.
So you made it at last.
So what do you know? How do you know it? And how are you also not going to find a... You're also going to find a way to not tell me. I just want knowledge.
Is it just you? Where's your friend, the girl?
She has duties to attend to. She'll be glad you came, though, as am I.
Okay.
It's not like we had much choice. Now, where's the rainbow? We need it.
Oh, you do you?
Yeah, we kind of do. I had a whole bunch of quests, and I still haven't gotten it. Even if it doesn't do anything, and it's just a shiny stick, I want it!
I suppose that's because your pal here's the luminary.
Yeah, well, to be fair, you didn't know that until you saw my hand.
Wait. How could you...
Okay, so we get a reaction out of that. I thought that was obvious. I have the thing on my hand, anybody that sees it. But being the freaking prince of the Grand Poobah Kingdom, yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, no, who didn't know that?
I thought you died years back, laddie. When I saw that mark in your hand at the tournament, my heart skipped more than a few beats, let me tell you.
Oh. Okay, well then you know about the prior events, and you also thought I was dead, so that's interesting.
Now, come along. There's something I want to show you, if you'll indulge an old man for a wee while.
Not like we have anything else to do. Alright. Are you really gonna walk that slowly? Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead of you. It's all the same. Yep. An arch.
Aye, this place brings back some memories, sure enough.
Look, are you going to tell us who you are or what?
Eric, you didn't tell me who you are. Serena and Veronica didn't tell me who they were. Silvando didn't tell me who he was. I have absolutely no idea what any of your backstories are. You are the last person in this group who is able to make that claim. So shut the hell up.
I'd already given up most of my duties by then. I spent most of my days in the city enjoying my retirement. Oh, we had us some fun. And then the monsters came, and I lost everything. When I was your age, laddie, this was one of the finest cities you could ever hope to see. And look at it now. One night. That's all it took them to tear it all apart.
You know, if you got enough monsters, yeah, I could see how that would happen.
Ugh. Just listen to me blethering on. I was going to show you something, wasn't I? Come on.
Okay. Okay. A grave?
Is this somebody's grave?
Now, gee, who's talking about speaking the obvious now, huh, lady? Come on now.
Aye. This is where the king and queen of Dundrasil are buried.
You mean?
I do. This is your parents' grave, laddie. The grave of my daughter and son-in-law.
You're my grandpa?
Wait, but that would mean you're his grandfather.
These two fine young souls died, and I survived. I came to believe there must have been a reason for that. That someone had a purpose in mind for me.
Dude. Okay, didn't see that coming.
So I set out to learn why Dundrasil was destroyed. I've been on the road ever since.
I don't suppose you've learned anything. Well, probably would be good to pay some respects. Oh wow, everyone's doing it. Thank you. It's very nice of you
I've
all.
uncovered some of the truth on my travels. It was King Carnelian, you see. He changed.
Oh, has he? Would never have guessed.
He once believed in the power of the luminary more than any of us. But he became convinced that you were evil. That you were the dark spawn.
Okay. Do you know why that happened, or...?
He's not a man I knew any longer. Folks say he blames you for everything, even the death of his daughter. How could you, old friend? There's something behind it all. The fall of Dundrasil, the change in my old comrade. I promise you, I will find out the truth.
Well, I mean, now that we're together, I feel like we stand a better chance of it. So that's good. No parent should ever live to see their daughter die. That's not right.
I found your boy. He wasn't lost to us after all.
That's just one of the horrors that people shouldn't ever have to experience. This man has been through a lot.
You're alive, laddie. Against all the odds, and now you're home.
Wait. Is it at all possible that... Jade?
You've no idea how many times I've dreamed of this day. I never thought it would actually come. Now, will you humor an old man a while longer?
I will, but also there was a little girl who carried me and put me in the river in the first place. Was that her?
There's an old royal ritual, you see. It's to send the souls of the departed to a better place. I'd like you to help me perform it.
Okay.
There's an altar up on the hill behind the castle. We'll be waiting for you there.
If you don't mind, I'd actually like to hear my friends. This ritual's meant to send the souls of the dead to a better place, right? Well, I really hope it works. Sounds like your parents deserve to rest in peace. Now I guess we should head up the hill to that altar that old dude was talking about. We might need to give him a hand. It's pretty steep after all.
Hey, listen!
Your grandfather's royalty? Gosh, I had no idea. I hope I wasn't rude to him. I'm sorry, I'm finding it's a bit difficult to take all this in. But I'm really glad your granddad's alive and well. That's the most important thing. It's true, I have a surviving family. That's certainly something I didn't think I had. The grave of the king and queen of Dundrasil was so humble. You'd never have known they were royalty. Then again, I think Mr. Rab may have built it with his own hands. I suppose he had no choice after what happened here. I can't imagine how awful it must be to bury your own family. Yeah, nobody should have to do that. I don't know if it's true, but the story goes that King Carnelian began searching for the luminary the day Dundrasil fell. There must be some connection. There's a missing piece of the puzzle out there somewhere. I just know it. Yeah, well, we're gonna have to figure that out. Alright, just 1 second. It's just a devil's tail. Alright. Interesting thing to have stashed away. Anything over here? No? Oh! I don't even know what that is. Alright. You really should have kept going, Mr. Old Man. I mean, honestly, it's kind of amazing that Alman has anybody at all from any connective branch of his life alive. I've still yet to find any evidence of anything in Cobblestone surviving, which is depressing on a level that I just really can't even put to words, let me tell you. I've just been kind of trying to forget about it. Alright, well, let's go, 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 go! Gotta send these souls to the resting spot. It's only right. So what's your connection to all of this? Are you who I think you are?
Everything's ready.
I would very much like an explanation.
Thank you, Princess. It looks just perfect.
Wait, you don't mean...
So... then she's the sister? Oh, and I called her... oh. Well, that's awkward in hindsight.
If the rest of you wouldn't mind standing back here with me, only members of the Dracilian royal family may perform the ritual.
Oh, wait, so you're not related to me? Okay, well, I have a lot of questions for you, lady.
How come he called you princess? Are you?
Quiet now. The ritual is about to begin.
Yes, and I know, and it's all very serious and humble and all that other stuff, but I still, please tell me literally anything.
You just follow my lead. All right, laddie?
Lead the way.
The souls of those who depart this life must all return to Yggdrasil. One life for each leaf of the great world tree. But those taken by monsters cannot return of their own accord. So our ancestors devised a ritual to send them on their way.
Wow, that's really sad. Yeah.
The smoke guides them back to where they belong, to Yggdrasil's bosom.
A lot of
Each
people
butterfly
died.
is a lost soul, and now they can all be at peace.
My God. At least hundreds. Ooh. Oh, are those still are those all butterflies? How many people lived here? That's gotta be at least 1 million.
You didn't die in vain, Eleanor. You saved your boy and the princess. It was a noble sacrifice you made.
Okay, so yeah, she's definitely the girl who was... Okay, but so she's a princess, but not related? How does that work?
Thank you, my beautiful girl. And goodbye. I hope you don't mind me asking, but your mother didn't leave you anything, did she?
Just a letter.
Oh, no. She didn't, did she?
What'd she do?
So this letter's why you went to see King Carnelian, eh?
Yeah, and why a lot of really bad stuff happened. Granted, I met Eric out of the whole situation, so, you know, it's not a total bust. Then again, they also attacked Cobblestone, so... I actually don't know how to quantify it.
If only she'd known. I'm sorry, laddie, you've been through so much.
It has been a very interesting couple weeks for this guy.
But I suppose if you'd not set out for Heliodor, the journey would never have led you to me, eh? Oh, Eleanor.
Everything happens for a reason, I guess. Can I hug the old man? I wish to hug him.
Sorry, laddie. I'm gonna need to be alone for a wee while.
Take all the time you need. It's all good. Things would be a lot easier if you could just fly up to Yggdrasil like those butterflies. Sorry, now's not the time to be saying silly things like that, is it? It's fine. A little levity is kind of appreciated. I think I figured out who that girl is. It's kind of hard to believe, though. Well, I'm glad somebody figured it out. Sure wish you'd, you know, also tell me. That'd just be the greatest. Wasn't the Queen brave rescuing you the way she did? Veronica and I must learn from her example. After all, it's our job to protect you now. Please don't die in my name. Either of you. I don't want to see that. Oh, darling, the ceremony was just beautiful. Your parents are at peace now, I'm sure. Best you can hope for. How do you fit into all this?
Lady Eleanor. Who's there?
It's me.
You weren't supposed to see that.
I see nothing wrong with seeing you in a vulnerable state. At least, you know, marginally. It proves that you're not just a badass, but that you also have a heart, which is always a good thing. It's character establishment.
I was just thinking about Lady Eleanor. I mean, your mother. Why don't we take a little walk?
I'd really like that.
My mother was a rather sickly soul by all accounts. She died not long after I was born.
I'm sorry.
So in a sense, Lady Eleanor was the only real mother I ever knew. She used to read me stories, take me flower picking. I loved her so much.
I wish I got to know her.
You can imagine how happy I was when I heard she was having a baby. I couldn't wait to meet my little brother.
Symbolically, we're... Okay. We're not blood related, but in a sense, in any other sense of the term, we're still technically family. I would not have guessed that.
You know, it was raining like this the last time I ever saw her. I can't believe how much time has passed since then.
I'm guessing about 15 years.
Wait, up there.
Oh, God, now what? If I see any of them set anything on fire, I swear to God.
Something tells me they're looking for you and your friends. And there's only one kingdom that can send that many soldiers out on a manhunt.
And only one leader of said kingdom, that's that Bananas.
Heliodor. Come on, we need to get back to the others.
Yeah. On my own. Okay. Here we go. It's time to run, guys. I really hate to have to cut the morning short. Okay, they're over on that side, too. Then where are they?
Where are the ones from the altar?
That is a good question.
No sign of them. What about the Darkspawn?
Next person to call me that is going to get a
Lost.
freaking sword upside the head.
It's him!
Where? Oh.
He's over here! The Darkspawn is over here!
See, now you're gonna get the ever-loving tar beaten out of you.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Bad call. Also, I made a promise. I was gonna upside the head. It's gonna happen.
What shall we do with the girl?
Choose your next words carefully. That's what you're gonna do.
Sir Hendrik's orders were to bring the Darkspawn back alive. He never said anything about anyone foolish enough to side with him.
Okay. Not the worst thing you could have said. Still gonna have to beat you up, though.
Just you try it.
Yep, she's pretty much the coolest.
I can't be expected to take her on alone. Sir Hendrik! Sir Hendrik!
Really? He's here?
Come on. We'll head around the mountain and meet up with the others before he gets back.
Well, that's our plan. Lord only knows what's actually going to happen. Why did they even include that brief walking scene? Okay, horse.
I have you at last, Darkspawn. There is nowhere left to run.
I've been waiting a long time to throw down with you. I feel pretty confident that I can take you. We just need friends.
You are a slippery one, I will give you that. I had not thought you would make it this far after I picked up your scent in Octagonia.
I don't smell that bad. So, you're the follow orders without questioning things kind of guy, huh? Never once thought, think for yourself?
Darkspawn is mine. Deal with the girl.
Okay, well, I hope you're comfortable with the fact that you just sent them into a losing fight.
Forward.
All right.
This is all the dreaded child of darkness can muster. Pathetic.
Yeah, it's almost like I'm not that, you idiot. Absolute butthole.
You will evade me no longer, Darkspawn. The chase ends here.
Doubt it.
Hendrik! Don't you dare!
Princess Jade? Surely not.
Huh? Really? Well, goodbye, cruel world.
No! Hold on!
Princess!
We'll deal with that plot point later.
I won't let you go again.
It wasn't intentional. You just lost me. Yeah, I think I might put her on the team and never take her off. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I bet you feel great about yourself right now, don't you? I sure do spend a lot of time waking up after trauma. Alright. Just a cabin out in nowhere, huh?
Oh, good. You're awake.
It's gonna take a little while to be able to actually set those on fire.
I'm soaked through. Let's get warmed up, shall we?
Yeah. So, I'm having conflicting emotions.
I'm glad I caught you. I couldn't have forgiven myself if it happened again. I suppose Rad must have told you about your mother, that she sacrificed herself to save you and the Princess of Heliodor.
Okay. I get that now. Must have missed it somewhere.
Well, you've probably worked it out for yourself already, but I was that princess. Your mother saved my life. That night, the night Dundrasil fell, we ran from the castle, but the monsters were too fast.
You shouldn't sell yourself short. I mean, you saved me.
She handed you to me and distracted them for long enough for us to get away. She died to save us. But even though she trusted me with you, I was was too weak and stupid to... I fell in the river and... I let you go.
You couldn't have been any older than like 3 or 4 years old.
I can't tell you how many times I've wished that it was you rat-fished out of there and not me. After he found me, we headed back to Heliodor. We thought my father might help us to find you.
And I'm guessing he had already turned by that point?
But when we got there, we found out he was telling people I'd been killed by the Luminary. He was trying to make people believe awful things about you. Brad was convinced that he wasn't in his right mind, that someone must be controlling him.
Demonic possession isn't uncommon in this universe.
So we set out together to find out who and why. I never expected to see Hendrik again, let alone on a battlefield. We were lucky to get out of there alive.
So, is that your brother? Because I'm sorry for any mean things I said, but he is kind of a jerk.
Looks like the rain's dying down. We should head back to Dundrasil.
You got it. So, whose cabin is this? I guess it's only safe to assume that they all got away. If not, Jade, now would be a really great time to join me, so I have somebody other than just myself here. That's a horse! You cannot be serious.
So I was right. I had suspected it would take more than a mere fall to put pay to the Darkspawn.
I am so tired of you.
Sir Hendrik.
Can it really have been so many years since that fateful night, Princess? To see you alive and well, you cannot imagine how much this pleases me.
Yeah, well, apparently not enough to not let all of your men try to kill her. You're lucky that she's a badass and they're incompetent, or boy howdy would you feel like an idiot.
But should you choose to continue to side with the Child of Darkness, you may not live for much longer.
You ever gonna tell me why you think that? Did the king just say it one day and you were like, yeah, okay, seems legit?
Look, I know how you feel about duty, Hendrik. How could I forget? You don't understand how important this is.
I don't think he's in the right mind to really listen.
Please, you have to let us go.
You would ask a sworn knight of Heliodor to disobey the orders of his king? You have been away from home too long, girl.
Well, if the orders from your king are incredibly stupid...
Not long enough for the years to have changed you. Still loyal to a fault. I wish it didn't have to come to this. But it has.
Do you want some help?
Impressive, Princess. The spirited young girl of old has grown into quite the warrior maiden.
Oh, please. I'm not a child anymore. It'll take more than a pat on the head to distract me.
Considering the fact that she's fighting a guy on a horse and he has a sword, her abilities are very impressive.
And what will it take to convince you that I am deadly serious? That if you stand on the side of the Darkspawn, I will have no choice but to destroy you.
You know, there's a difference between being loyal and being blindly faithful.
Yeah. Princess.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm sorry.
Ho! Man, this lady is really good at...
Get on.
Yeah. Here we go.
Now hold on tight.
I don't know what to, but sure. Stole your horse. Ha ha.
Princess, what have you become?
A better person than you. Feels like a safe assessment. That's all I'm saying. Somebody who's willing to ask questions. So, you guys were all just chilling here? How did you not get caught?
Look!
There you both are. And in one piece, too.
Yeah, well, not for lack of trying of the opposition.
Just about. No thanks to Hendrik and his men.
So it was old Hendrik, was it? I thought it might be. I would have liked a wee word with the rascal, but I doubt he'd have told us much.
Yeah, no, he's pretty much completely indoctrinated.
Well, if even he's out for your blood, the forces of evil must have a stronger hold in Heliodor than ever. It wouldn't be the first time a once glorious kingdom had been brought low by monstrous powers, you know.
That I am aware of.
Many years ago, a dastardly fiend destroyed an entire empire with his wicked ways. A legendary evil named Mordegon. His story is all but forgotten these days. I had to tramp halfway around the world just to learn his name.
Well, at least we have that name.
But the more I find out about him, the more I'm convinced he's the one behind all this. Dundrasil, the troubles in Heliodor, everything. Which is why you're going to have to stop him, laddie. The fate of the whole world depends on it.
I am willing to do this.
You're the luminary, after all. You were born to defeat the Dark One. But you'd be more than foolish to face him unprepared. He's a master of darkness, the like of which the world has never seen.
Well, then, do you happen to know some good training locales?
Then we must make our way to Yggdrasil as soon as we can. The legends of Arborea tell of a means of fighting the darkness that can only be found there. Veronica, that must be why we're supposed to take him there, mustn't it?
Here you are, laddie. It's yours at last. You'll be needing it if you're to make your way to the World Tree.
It looks like a very underwhelming lightsaber.
If anyone can get this old stick to show us the way, it's you. Lead on, Luminary.
I guess it has been a while since I've touched any glowing plants.
Well, can you see anything?
Don't tell me it's a dud! If that Noah sent us in a wild goose chase, I'll throttle him! He could have told us it didn't work before we wasted a zillion hours chasing it halfway across the world.
It's actually not halfway, but it sure does feel that way, I'll admit.
Now, let's not jump to conclusions. Why don't Jade and I join you, and we'll see if we can't make our way a bit closer to Yggdrasil and try again.
I'd very much like that.
We'll not give yous any bother. I promise.
Like I'm gonna deny you. I am more than happy to have you with us. Man, I just thought you guys were cool. I didn't know you had so much emotional value and, like, damn. Search the world for a way to get to Yggdrasil. My, oh my. Alright, well. Here's what we're gonna do. First of all, leave to make sure that the cutscene was happening.
Hey, the branch, it's...
Oh, hey, it's glowing even more than normal. Whoa! No way! Those are, in fact, not the things I'm currently holding, are they? Because I have 2 of the red ones, so that can't be even remotely possible. Oh, you saw it too?
Darlings, did you see it? It was so pretty.
A sort of platform floating in the sky, and 6 colored orbs.
Oh, I think I understand. We need to find the orbs and take them to the platform, and then the path to Yggdrasil will appear.
Well, I mean, that's a pretty safe guess.
Maybe trekking halfway around the world to find that branch wasn't such a waste of time after all.
That is pretty handy. Oh!
And we've already got one of the orbs we need, too. I knew swiping this thing from the castle was the best idea I ever had.
I legitimately completely forgot about that. Yeah, I'm pretty glad we did too. Wow.
I had my own plans for it. But this is way more important.
Thanks, man.
It's yours now. Just don't lose it, okay?
I promise to try. Alright, well, that's one down. Anybody else got one of these things?
Our prize from the tournament. Lucky we didn't sell it in the end, eh?
Okay, that's 2 out of 6.
Aye. And there I was, all set to swap it for a few piffling trinkets for the road. It's yours now, though, laddie.
Fair enough. Might be a little unrealistic to ask, but, anyone else?
Now, it looked like that platform we saw was located right under Yggdrasil. That means it must be somewhere deep inside the first forest.
I mean, we may not have all the orbs, but I suppose finding it ahead of time wouldn't be a bad idea.
So, we know where we have to go. We just need to find the other 4 orbs first.
You know, it's actually pretty cool, because we had like 2 grand adventures to get the rainbow, and we basically ended up with 2 of the orbs. Not specifically because of those 2 adventures, but still, it's like preemptively giving you your reward for doing all that.
But where in the world would we even begin to look?
You want to talk now, Mr. Branch?
Orbs. Orbs. Ooh, I do remember a fairy tale about a giant pearl sinking to the bottom of the ocean. Can't remember the details, though.
Do you know anybody who would? Maybe the place you guys are from?
Well, if we don't have any real clues, I guess we'll just have to head out into the world and find some.
You're not wrong there. In which case, let's head for Puerto Valor. We can get out into the open ocean from there. A fairly straightforward voyage, if you ask me.
Alright, I'm down.
And you'll be pleased to hear that I'm friends with Don Rodrigo, the big man over that way. I'm sure he'll open the sea gates for us.
As if you needed to be more useful. Is that your homeland, Sylvando? Do you not want to be there?
Right then, let's get moving, shall we? The sooner we get our hands on those orbs, the sooner we can make our way up to Yggdrasil.
I'm cool with that. Okay, so, question. Okay, is it possible to look at, like, a bigger map? It's probably in the important items. Okay, so the big red star is where we need to go, huh? Oh, wait, or maybe it's totally not, because I saw an entirely separate thing. Hang on, dang it. Okay, it's the exclamation point. I don't know what that red star is about. Oh, wait, that's where we are. Gotcha. Okay, so we need to go there. So anywhere before that is open game for exploration and training and every other such thing. All right, well, first things first. Let's see what Rab and Jade... What are their options here? Claws, spears, fisticuffs, and allure. Well, she is indeed very mad pretty. That is a fact of ages. And honestly, I think I'm totally down with her being up with the fisticuffs. But then again, claws are cool, man! Employ the two-handed scratching and tearing techniques of the claw, some of which can even restore HP as they strike. What about you? Heavy wands, claws, and enlightenment. Okay, well, then we'll have the old man go with claws. Let's not bother with the heavy ones. We'll have him be claws, and you be fisticuffs. Let's see, that's a spear thing. Okay, so you already have that. Maximum health boost. Yep, let's take that. And that's a spear again. I need to, like, get a spear thing in order to upgrade that more? That just seems dumb. Alright. Grab that. And then, agility plus 30. That's pretty handy-dandy, don't mind if I do. And what is this specifically? Vacuum Smash, a supersonic kick that sends a shockwave slamming into a group of enemies. Don't have the power for that right now. So, let's go with boosting that agility again. There we go. Yeah, I'm totally fine with her being an unarmed monk type. Probably should have at least looked at Allure to see what they had. Anyway, resilience, okay. Charm, more charm. Pep up, power up. Yep, that's your pretty standard stuff. Usually just about every Dragon Quest game has a quote-unquote mad sex A lady that has the ability to do this sort of stuff. Makes sense. Alright, well, let's take a look at Enlightenment real quick. Empathy passes on some MP to an ally. Automatically restores at least 22 HP each turn to all party members. Okay, that's not bad. Magical Might, Magical Mending. Yeah, he's definitely a red mage. Maximum MP, Agility. Alright, well, let's get him at least something that can be used with claws. Let's give him that propeller blade. There we go. That's critical chance, dodge chance. Okay, well, those are good. I'm gonna go with this one. And then let's see what this actually is. Knock, knock, knock. Slightly increase the effectiveness of the user's spells. Well, we can get that, actually. So, yeah. Here we go. Hey, rush of blood. Okay, that's kind of foreboding sounding, if I'm being honest. Why does this guy get so many stuff? So weird. Alright, well, let's just... As if he needs even more abilities, you know? But, sure. There we go. A support class through and through. And then we've got Isorin. Can't really do much of anything about that. Can't really do much anything about that. Alright. What have you got about your Vim? Can we do anything with your Vim? We gonna get the spooky aura? Sure. We've got Eric. Well, he's going to basically... I'm probably gonna take everything he has out of knives away. Except for what leads to... Except for what... Okay, I'll probably just try to make a beeline towards... dual wielding, then work on Boomerang. As far as Guile is considered. That's good for now. And then... I have, like, got nothing when it comes to being a Luminary. Really should have something, I feel. Yeah, at least now I've got... I can use that Bolt of Lightning we had at the very beginning of the game. I feel like that probably should have been one of the first things I unlocked, if I'm being honest. Also, going to definitely need to get myself these. I do not have much in the way of, like, attacks and abilities. Anyway, attack when wielding swords, but... I mean, these are swords, they're just not the swords that, you know, they think they are. Alright, well, line up. Let's see. Jade definitely getting in. And Eric has indeed still had a lot of time to do his thing, so I'll probably roll around with these guys for a while. Alright. Well, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zoom over to the Octagonia. I'm gonna train, I'm gonna explore, I'm gonna find stuff. I'm gonna hopefully get some recipes, I'm gonna do some crafting. Basically, your typical busy work that isn't really fun to watch, but is fun to do. Seems like that might be a good case. Also, I've been sitting awkwardly for about 3 straight hours, and I don't mind telling you, I think my butt fell asleep. So I think getting up, doing some stretches and whatnot's probably a good idea. I hope you guys had a super fantabulous time. We've made some progress. In the next part, we're gonna find some damn orbs. I'll see you all then.